Good morning, everyone. I am Corinne Braxton, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you live from Boca Grande, Florida. Today is February 14th, and it's about 66 degrees here. Let me just check and see if I can find myself on my iPad. Get that all connected. Okay, there we go. Let me just check and see iPad. Get that all connected. Okay, there we go. I just have to make sure I can get the volume turned off. There we go. Okay, there we go. And now we'll wait for some comments. It takes a few minutes, so we'll just chat for a few minutes. If you're watching the replay, you can always fast forward through the little talking in the beginning. So anyway, I'm happy to be here today. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we're in the middle of February. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day already. It just seems like once we get through January, it goes very quickly. Good morning, Kathy from Montana. Do you have snow there? And Montana is where my husband and I live, but we're in Florida for a couple of months. I'm working on my rehab down here. Had back surgery back October 31st, major. And so I am doing my walking and my PT here and being outside in the sunshine. Although we were just talking, my sister and her husband, Chris, my sister's name is Chris, her husband is AJ. They had just stopped in, they were playing pickleball, and we were just talking about my husband said, in 85 years, this has been the coldest and the wettest winter ever in Florida. So usually it's 75, 80 degrees, and this year it's really been cool. We've not even really I took the grandkids to the pool at Christmas time, and it was really cold then. But anyway, it's still nice to be able to be outside instead of in the snow. Oh, good morning, Stacy. Thank you for sharing. You're always so good about that. I always appreciate thumbs up, comments, share, shop with me, do all those things. That helps me grow my business. So appreciate it. I have some fun products to show you today. And let's see ones. We have some new, we only have 2 more weeks of celebration. So friends, what I would suggest, good morning, Carla from Wisconsin. Hey, I think it's snowing there. I think I checked earlier. We only have 2 more weeks of celebration. So what does that mean? That means you need to stock up right now and start shopping, because there's some great deals in this little catalog. And everything is still available, surprisingly. And Stampin' Up! Added some more items last week. Some really great items with every $50, you get to choose 1 item of these. Some of these are from the annual catalog. There are 2 new $100 selections. It's a level 2. These in color core markers. What a deal that was. I was for the $100 purchase, you get those. So anyway, that's going on for 2 more weeks. And I like to really stock up on, I just got a big shipment from Stampin' Up! This morning. Good morning, Linda from Bozeman. I got a big shipment this morning. I really got a lot of adhesives. The stamping seal adhesive that many of us use, that refills are on low supply. So if you look at your stash, take a look. If you need some, I would suggest ordering those today and tomorrow, because they won't last. So I have another order that I'm going to be placing with more of those. Yes, Carla, that's true. You can still get a free item, I believe. So this catalog goes until the end of May, this mini catalog. So we still have a lot of time left, but the celebration part doesn't. So if you are interested in getting some more items from here, or for the annual catalog, I must have gotten 10 more packs of envelopes, white envelopes. I go through a lot of those. And then if you are a demonstrator, you get to pre-order, and oh my goodness, I just got some more pre-order items, and it's fabulous. That's one of the best things about being a demonstrator. And if you've even thought about it for a tiny bit, I hope you'll consider joining my team. This is a perfect time to buy the starter kit for $99. Oh my gosh, what a bargain. It's free shipping. You get to choose $125. Plus, you have an option of $35 more. So a total of $155, or you can get $125 worth of products plus the glass mat studio. That has the little acrylic tray, and it has the glass mat, and the chamois is great. So anyway, I don't have mine here. Mine's in Montana, so it's quite heavy and it's quite large. It's a wonderful work service, and I will be really happy to get back to that. So anyway, let's just get started. I'm sure more people will jump on as we begin. Hey, Jean, good morning. Anne Louise, good to see you from Wisconsin. And Jean, I don't know where you're from. But anyway, good to see all of you this morning. I have two fun projects. Oh my gosh. It's my very favorite easy gift card holder. And I've done these before. I think I did one at maybe Christmas time or last year Christmas. But I'm doing one today for coffee gift cards. I mean, how many of you are coffee drinkers or tea drinkers? Well, we have a fabulous paper and stamp set this is a sneak peek. So this is called the Latte Love. And oh my gosh, I can't stop playing with it. I'm going to have to do a whole class because I have so many things that I've been making with that. It is very, very fun. So I will show you some of those cards when we turn the camera down. So, alrighty, let's flip the camera down. Close your eyes if you get dizzy. Here we go. Here we go, and I will get that. Okay, these are the cards. This week's cards. I have a masculine birthday card class starting. Well, it will be shipping out on Friday. You get 6 cards. Usually I do 5, but I did 3 with the tools, and then I did 3 with the cutest cow. So you need to use your own stamps. So you can buy the cutest cow punch and bundle, and you can buy the tools, and you'll get half a package of the awesome trusty tool paper. You get a sponging brush, you get ribbon, you get gems, everything to make 6 cards. And that whole kit is going to be $40. That includes shipping. You're going to be doing some sponging with a brush, and it's really a great set. So if you are interested in that class, I think I have 3 kits of that left. So it's really a great masculine birthday cards. You know, sometimes it's nice to have those on hand, and I think these cows and the tools make some great cards. Some of these you've seen me do before, and others that I've not done online. Okay, let's bring in our Latte Love. This is the online exclusive. It starts for all customers. It starts March 5th. It looks like I'm frozen. Indiana, Jean. Good to know where you're from. Okay, let's see if we're frozen on I don't seem to be frozen on my phone, but I am on my iPad. So there we go. Now it's moving a little bit. Hey, Luvon, good morning. Simone, good to see you. Are you on your break at lunch break or a snack break or something at work? I can't even show you a full pack of this paper because mine is so cut up. I'm on my second pack. As demonstrators, we get to order, we can order the whole suite, which I did. Plus, I ordered 2 more packs. So I've really gone through this. I've been making swap cards. So I'm going to just show you bits and pieces. Here's one with coffee beans, and there is a die to cut these out. I thought this pink glitter paper works too, that we have in, that's an online exclusive. Here's one. This is one that you can fussy cut. All these cute cups, Calypso Coral, Lemon Lolly, and Lost Lagoon, and Pecan Pie, Espresso, and then the other side is little mini cups. This is the, oh my goodness, I can see that my iPad is locked. It's frozen, so I cannot see what's happening. This is the other paper. This is really a nice one too. I love that. It's like Pool Party and Lost Lagoon together in that. Let me see, here's the same one I showed you, a full sheet of it. This is 12 by 12. Great paper. This one is, oh, there's some dies. These dies cut out. Let's see once. Hey, Phyllis, good to see you this morning. The host code is for when you order. So here is my host code for February. Whenever you order in February, I will send you gifts. Right now in the month, I'm going to show you the month of, I just sent out my email. If you're not on my email list and would like to be, please let me know and I will add you, or you can go in yourself and get added. These cut out all of these cups. So I've done, and this cuts out the center. You're going to see me use that. And when the gift right now, if you make a $75 purchase starting yesterday through the day after Valentine's, you get 5 free cards and a stack of 6x6 paper. If you, this is the other side of that one. If you place a $100 order, you get 10 free cards. And I know a lot of you, and I think 6 of the ones of the 10 are brand new cards. So look at this paper. We're going to be using this today. I just love this swirl. How many of you like to go to coffee shops and drink coffee or drink tea with all those fancy things? I like a good latte. More than I like cappuccino. I like cocoa and I like coffee and tea, but I really like, if I get a fancy coffee, it's always a latte. So that's what we're using today. What's your favorite kind of coffee? So good morning, Linda from Idaho, Mary Ellen from Montana. Thank you, Mary Ellen, for sharing. So Phyllis, to answer your question, whenever you order from me, you order from Corinne'sCrafts.stampingup.net, and you would use that host code at the end. And then if your order is less than 150, I am the hostess, and that's how I get free things to ship to you. So like in the hostess pack from when you order from me right now, you would get a stack of paper, 48 sheets, gems, brand new gems. What else did I have in there? 10 cards, whatever. So there are lots of things. Okay, here we go. That's the set. And one more thing too, if you would like to become a demonstrator, if you would like these things early, you can get them early by joining my team. And Stampin' Up! Will let you add these things to your starter kit. So that $99, you can add all of these things if you'd like. Oops, let me see, I'm dropping things here. We're going to do our first card. This is what I have for you. We're going to do it in a different colorway. I don't know why my, Simone likes Starbucks white chocolate mocha. Oh yes, that sounds delicious. So here we have, this is what I have for you. I have all the directions. And I have those all typed up, and I will add those at the end of the video. So I'll also upload this to YouTube. I don't have a gift card, but I'm just using one of my business cards that'll show you. But isn't that great? This is just a single layer card, easy peasy. So thanks so much. This one's on me. Isn't that, how many times have you given someone a coffee gift card? Okay, we're going to start with our pieces. This is, I am so sorry, I cannot tell what's happening film-wise. I don't know why it's not moving, but anyway, I cannot see on my iPad. So we have a single layer base. We're going to use the Lost Lagoon this time. It's 4 inches by 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It's like if you cut a card in half. So here's a full card. And if I just cut this right down the middle, that would be a single layer. Okay? And then I have a mat, and this is the Lemon Lolly. It's 4 inches by 5 1/4. And that's going to go right on here. This time I decided to emboss that. And that is embossed with, this is a free celebration item, Softly Sophisticated. And oh my goodness, it is a great one. It comes with a stamp and the embossing folder. I think this is the best, probably my favorite of all of the items. But this is what the paper, the embossing looks like. You can sort of see that. Can you see how it, like that? Okay, we're gonna put these two together. I'm gonna put those right there. You can take a screenshot if you'd like. And I'm just going to put some stamping seal on here like that. I better stand up and see if I can make sure you can see everything. Hey, Linda, you're on your way to a doctor appointment, but you'll watch as you go. Well, good for you. I'm glad to see you, Linda, too. Okay, then we're going to take a designer series paper, and here it is. It's 4 inches across, 4 1/4 by 9 3/4. And this is the other side. And so I've just taken my paper trimmer and I've scored it at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. So here we go. I just put it in the trimmer like this. If you're doing lots, then I would use but so I put it in 4 1/4 like that. And then 6 1/2, you have to open up your arm to do that. So if you sometimes using a scoreboard is easier for some of us. So then I move it over to 6 1/2, and then I would do the same thing right there. Make sure you're using the score. The light is the scoring board. Oh, Simone, I know you're a demonstrator, so you can purchase this. Okay, I'm going to just put that aside. So you can decide. You have to be a little bit careful about which way you want your stripes to go or your design to go. I'm going to use mine just like this on the front. So what we're going to do next, this is going to be the inside. So I'll just move this right there so you can, so there we go. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to fold it in, and this is going to become my pocket. So I'm going to use a punch. And I'm just going to make a little crease up here with, not a crease, a little cutout for my fingers with my punch. This one happens to be a 1 1/2. You could use 1 3/4, 1 3/8, whatever you have. It works. Okay, now we're going to take our tear tape, and I think that's the very best adhesive to use for this. I don't know how that works. I can see the comments. Hey, Phyllis. Yes, but I can't see any, I don't see any pictures. So hopefully, are you all seeing everything okay? I am going to take my tear tape and right along the edge, right there. I'm going to put that down. It just tears right off, so it's sort of cool. And I'm going to put it along the bottom right here. This is going to create a pocket for your gift card. And I do like to take my bone folder and give that a good rub. And that little bit of heat helps it stick better. Then I take my piercer, I just lift it up. You can take your fingers. I'm just going to fold that little bit down like that. And there, it isn't that easy. Some of you still might have some of that old red line tape that we had many years ago. Oh, that one you had to cut. Anyway, here's our pocket. And then our gift card goes right in here like that. Okay, and there's the outside of it. I'm going to adhere this. I'm going to adhere that down. Like that. And what's everyone, have you sent out your Valentines? I hope you have. I got mine out. I hope my grandkids get them all. I know our one grandson got his and the other grandson did not get his in the same family, sent them the same day, but that's just sort of how it goes. This is going to be the inside where we write something or stamp something, so let's do that now. We're going to do some stamping, and we're going to finish up our card. It'll be just that easy. Okay, let's set that aside. We're going to bring in our little mat, our piercing mat. We're going to stamp on this, and we have some espresso ink. Let's see what's here. And we're going to bring in my little pieces of we're going to do thanks so much. And this one's for me, this one's on me. We're going to do a little bit of some coffee beans, or I think we'll do coffee beans. And we're going to do the steam on top. So let's bring all those in. Let's do the, I don't have room for everything, so we're going to do our little coffee beans on the bottom, right down here, like that. And give that a, and again, thank you so much for sharing. I sure do appreciate that. And I do read your comments and all that, and it takes me a good portion of the day to get through a lot of this. This one's on me, just a little bitty stamp. And if you want, you can color. You could color your coffee beans. You can just take your Wink of Stella or your glitter, your blender pen. This is a blender pen. And you can use the blender pen to pull in that ink and sort of color your coffee beans like that. If you don't want to, you could use your, you don't have to color them at all, but you can also, you can just, you can pull that ink. I'm going to use a little bit of Wink of Stella on that, just like that, for those coffee beans. And there's the inside. We're going to set that aside. We're going to do some things for the outside now. And we're going to do, I think I'm going to stamp two things. We're going to stamp, this is from the Everyday Detail. I'm going to have this class, the Everyday Detail class, I think is February 24th. It's the new set of dies that have all those little holes. They're just, this is from the same set. And I'm going to just pull this up a little bit. There we go. Okay. And we're going to do thanks. Thanks so much. This is a beautiful thanks, I think. We're going to do it a little bit down. Oops, didn't get it very inked up. There we go. We're going to do thanks so much. And we're going to try it on this one also. Just see which one we like better. Oop, I had two of them there. Didn't realize that, but sometimes it's very easy to cut. When you use our basic white, you can cut two at a time, 2 sheets of paper at a time. The cardstock, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It depends on the die. Okay, so there we have that part of it. And now we're going to put this on. I'm going to set my ink over here so I don't get my elbow in it, which I can do that very easily. I think I'm just going to open it like this. Let's see. Thank you, Simone, for sharing. Oh, you are so welcome, Janet. Good to see you. You can see well. Okay. Well, good. I just can't see my own on my iPad. I don't know what happened there, but anyway, as long as you all can see, that's great. So now we're going to put some cups on. I definitely want to use the lemon lolly because I just think that's such a great color because I used the lemon lolly back there and we're going to use, let's see, we're going to put that one right up here, I think. And then we're going to we can use this one if we want, or we can use, I've got a bunch that I've fussy cut. We can add that one, or we could add, maybe we'll do this one. We could even do all three. I think we'll just stick with the two colors, the lemon lolly and the Lost Lagoon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be stamping, so we have to decide, which do you think? Do you like the bigger one? And then I would set this down in here like that. Or do you think you would like, oops, you can't see it. Let's see, there we go. There you go. There's the bigger one. And let me get the smaller one. Here's the smaller one. We probably put it up a little higher. We'll put this one right here. This one right there. Which do you like? Do you like this big one or the small one? So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do this steam while you're trying to let me know if you want the big one or the small one. I am going to stamp. I'm just going to add some adhesive to this. I think we can do it this way without you letting me know first. I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to keep this sort of open it toward the bottom. Okay, like that. And then we're going to put this one next to it, but we're going to pop this one up with dimensionals. So we're going to wait on that. What do you think? The smaller. Linda, hey, Linda, good to see you this morning. You say the smaller, the big one. Phyllis, small one. Ann Louise, small one. Okay, small, small, small. Okay, we're going to use the small one. Let's get my little, thank you, ladies, I appreciate you popping in and helping me design this. So we'll use the smaller one. These are both from, so we have lots of shapes with this detail dies, and I'm going to have a really great class for that. And then they have a small circle and a small rectangle have little tiny dots, but all the rest, the big ones, they're bigger. This is sort of a smaller size too. But anyway, it's a great set. I love it. I hope it carries over into our annual catalog that'll come out later on. So I'm going to just sort of slip that in there like that. Okay, but before I put the dimensionals on this, I want to stamp some ink up the little steam that's coming off the top. And this is sort of a hit and miss. There we go. This one's not glued down yet, so I'm going to just sort of move it over like this. There we go. And oh my goodness, this whole set is so great. Look at all these dies. You can do a carafe, or you can do a French press. I'm going to just put some dimensionals on this, like this. I think that should do it. And I am thankful that my phone is still running, and even though my iPad is not, but I'm glad about that. I can at least, hopefully it will continue. Again, is a very windy day. I'm going to try to line up that steam like that. And you could also take your Wink of Stella. If you want, you can make that, you can color that in with, anytime you use Wink of Stella or that'll color that in completely if you want. Okay, now let's put this, that's our outside. Now you could, we're going to do some gems too. This is going to be our inside. This is just the deckled edge. Thank you so much, Janet. I appreciate that. And let's see, let's add, if you want to add a cup to it, you can. And don't forget about those that are just half cut like this too. That would work. I don't think I want to introduce another color to this, but do you see how even the edge of the paper where it's cut like that, you can use that. We're not going to do that on this one, I don't think. Yeah, no. I think it's just a little too big for the size of this, so we're going to add that. We have the coffee beans at the bottom anyway, so that should be enough. There we go. And there, the card is finished. Maybe I got this zoomed in a little bit too much. There we go. There is our card. And let's add a few gems to that. And these gems are fabulous. Oh my goodness. They're called Adhesive Back Swirl Dots. And they, look at this. They come in sort of like a beigey color of vanilla and a petal pink and the pecan. Oh, thank you, Kathy. And it's easy, super easy. And all of these gems, do you see how they have the swirl in them? Just really, really very, very nice. We're going to add we're going to add the vanilla ones to this card. So I'm going to take a couple of these and I'm going to put one right there. Oops, I got a little ink up there. Looks like it, didn't I? Oh, we'll just put a gem right over the top of that and put the other one right there next to it. So it looks like I must have hit that when I did the steam. But there is our card all finished and so easy. Great. This is such a great pattern. I've used this for probably three years. I've made cards with this type of gift card holder. I always do this one at Christmas, but I thought it was perfect for this set too. And here's the other card that I made ahead of time, and Which do you like better? Do you like the Lost Lagoon or do you like the Petal Pink and the Brown? Which one is your favorite for this? Okay, we're gonna move those up a little bit. I have all these directions typed up and I will post those just as soon as the video is over. Okay, and thank you so much. I appreciate that, Kathy. And we're gonna pop that back over here and we're gonna make a second card. This one, we are going to, this is the card I made ahead of time. I love this little design. And look at this. Now on this one, I did the wrong one, but it doesn't make any difference. You can do either way, but it's got a single flap, and then this is where the gift card is. But either way, we're going to try to do it the right way. Obviously, there are no stamping police that are going to do anything to you, but you can do whatever you want, but there is sort of a correct way. Okay, here's the card, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to change it up a little bit. I thought, oh, it would be really nice to use the glitter, but I don't like it. So, I mean, I like the glitter a lot. I used it quite a bit in the B class, the B mine, but we're going to use the Petal Pink instead, because I just think that's just a little bit better. It's just a little bit off. So we're going to use our brown. Let's get our pieces out. We're going to use the base is going to be opposite of this one. So the single layer base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then we're going to add, now I did not emboss this one. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to put that down. Again, remember, if you're a big fan of stamping the seal adhesive, get it today or tomorrow while it's still available, because it is on low inventory. So, okay, there we have that. So this is going to be just the opposite of this card. So, you can do whatever you want once you have the basic directions. And on this one, I took the designer paper, and now you're going to see something. It's 4 1/4 by 9 3/4, just like the last one. I scored it 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. Now, I wish that I had cut it so that this would be going up and down. It doesn't, but we're going to be closing that, and it'll be all right. It's not going to bother, because this is all going to get covered up with this. So you're just seeing a little bit of the design. The main focus is going to be that swirly one. But anyway, just so that you remember when you're cutting things to look at the direction. Okay, now we're going to take this again with our punch out a little finger hole. Take your, any round punch will work. So take that out, and then we're going to put our adhesive on here. Let me get my tear tape out of here. Thank you. Yes, it is a very fun sweet. You're making your coffee-loving husband a Valentine with it. Well, good for you, Linda. That's a great idea. Okay, thank you, Kathy. Yellow is the lemon lolly is your favorite of the other ones. Okay, so we're going to take this, and I'm going to add a little bit of tear tape along the bottom. Just tear it off like that. This tear tape lasts a long time. One spool will last you for many years. Take your fingernail, or you take your bone folder and give it a good burnishing. Good burnish. Well, that little bit of extra heat will make it stick better. Then I like to take my piercer. You can take your fingernails. I think a lot of people start at the end. I never do that. I always, always, always start in the middle. And it's just so simple. You just pull it off like that. So again, start in the middle, pull it off, and it just lifts right up. It's that simple. Okay, just close it, and there we have it. And our gift card, which is my coffee gift card, right here. It's my business card. It goes right there. Okay, and that's going to go on our card like this. Just put that down here. I hope you will give this a try, because it is a fun gift card holder. Wouldn't this make a great birthday card for someone, or a great Valentine? I love that idea for a Valentine card. Okay, and now we're going to do our designing, our decorating. So I've already cut out some of these cups. So I have a bunch of cups here. Here's one of those, and I've got some, let's see, what other colors do I have? I have a blue one, and then I need another one. Let's see once, let's see once if I have a yellow one someplace. I don't have one right here. I think I have one some other place. Let me just look. Hold on. I'm going to go over here. I'm using this. I'm using these in a swap. And my sister Chris helped me die cut a bunch of these coffee cups for the swap. Or not coffee cups, these, let me see, what's these little pieces. I've got a whole bag here. I'm working on a swap card. I'll show it to you in a little bit. Let me see. Oh, here's, that's a yellow one, but it's got a piece out of it. There's a full one right there. That's going to be better. I don't know why I hadn't planned that better, but I want to show you something. Okay. And anyway, those are our cups. We're going to put those. I sort of like that one. I don't know. I think we're going to use, I like all of these designs, so we're going to use it. We're going to do this. And you can do it any way you'd like. So we are going to do some stamping. First we're going to, I think we're going to put this together, and then I am going to do the stamping at the end. So I'm going to put my pieces, my silicone mat. Got sort of a mess going on here in this tiny little space. So we're going to put our yellow cup right there. And we're going to put a blue, I think we're going to do this. We're going to do this, put this calypso coral one right there. And then we're going to put this one on dimensionals. A couple little dimensionals should do it. My little dish of adhesive pieces is right here too. That would have been good. Okay, you're going to see, I'm going to change this. So we're going to put that one right there. And now what I did on some of these cards was, when I was doing this, I actually cut out the center. So you could change up the centers too if you'd like. You know, you can put that one in there. But watch what I'm going to do, because I don't really, this one looks like cocoa maybe. That one, anyway, you can cut the center out. There's a part, but we're not going to do it. We're going to stamp on the white. And so you're going to see me do that in just a minute. So I'm going to put these back in my little envelope. And then we are going to do our stamping. I've lost the envelope part of it. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. And, oh, there's the ring that I had planned to do. Yeah, so you can cut it out like that if you want. However, you don't need to. I just like, oh my gosh, it's so easy. You don't have to do that. So let's bring my ink back over here, and we're going to do some stamping on our little piercing mat. Anytime you're using photopolymer stamps like this, you want to make sure you use the piercing mat or a mouse pad or anything like that. So we are going to use, we're going to stamp on this circle and put it right in there. And this is going to be like, this is the saying from, "You're the best part of my day." Do you know what coffee company used that saying? Or maybe they still do. Do you know what company? It was Folgers Coffee. There we go. Folgers, you're the best part of my day. And we're going to do a little bit of, so that's going to go on there, and we're going to do our white. Where did my white piece go? There it is. And we're going to do a little coffee splotch right there. Right there. Maybe we'll do another one right up there, like that. A couple of those nice little splashes, and let's see once. We're going to do thanks so much on this one. Thanks so much. How many times do you need just a small gift for someone? Maybe someone who's helped you out, neighbor or friend who's driven you someplace or taken you or done something for you. And you just want to give them a little something. This would be perfect for that. Okay, there's our little card, our little inside mat with that decal. I just kept these already cut out and I just thought that's perfect for this size. Okay, so now we're going to open that up. I'm going to just back out a little bit. There you go. There we are. You can see that. And okay, now we're going to take this and we're going to put that on like that. So you don't really need to cut it, but you need that other circle part to do the words if you want to do it in white. But you don't need to, like I was doing, I was cutting it out and then putting it back in. And then this is going to be some little coffee beans right there. And we're going to take my little skinny mini glue dots, not glue dots, dimensionals. These are dimensionals, little tiny ones. You can also, if you don't have mini ones, you can take your regular dimensionals and cut them in half. That works just as well. Okay, and this just gives it a pretty little piece right there. And there is our card. We need some gems. Let's see let's bring those back in. And I think this time we're going to use one of the chocolate ones, the pecan. So we're going to use one of those pieces. Put it right there. We're going to use one right there. And there is our card all finished. So we have another gift card holder. Which one do you like better? Do you like this one with the decorative design, or do you like this one with the swirl? I think I know which one I like better. So, oh, hey, Peggy, thank you. I appreciate that comment. She said it was a cute card. Appreciate that a lot. And, oh, thank you, Carla. Good afternoon. Cindy, are you still in Mexico? You like the swirls? Oh, yes, it's just a super card. So, again, if you're not a demonstrator, you can add this. You could become a demonstrator and add this to your starter kit. That's certainly very, very possible. If you're interested, please let me know. I would love to have you on my team. And I have a team of about 37 girls around the United States. So I'm really, it's growing every week. So anyway, I would love to be your demonstrator if you don't already have one. And there are cards. Which one do you like better, the swirls or this decorative design? I'm not sure what that's called. This little, it's like coffee art, I guess it is, maybe. Okay, I hope you'll give this a try. Let's flip the camera back. Close your eyes. There we go. You're still in Mexico. Yes. Oh, you're so welcome, Stacy. I'm glad. Thank you for sharing my video too. I appreciate that. Sharing and thumbs up, hearts, all those things help me and helps with the analytics or something. Hey, Lisa, you're getting on late. You're going to rewatch. Well, that's just fine. I hope you ladies will give this a try. You know, you can always go back and rewatch the video and make it as I am talking too. So that helps. This is such a great set, and I think it's going to be a big seller when March 5th. March 5th is the day that we get new online exclusives for everyone. Right now, demonstrators only. So I hope you'll give this a try, and that's it for today. So I appreciate you all tuning in, and I will see you next Tuesday. We have a lot of people coming to visit us. We have a super busy weekend of President's Weekend. We have several friends from Missouri coming and to spend a couple days with us, and then our friend Anne she used to live in Missouri with us when we lived there, and now she lives in Ithaca, New York. So we have a lot of people coming, and so I'm going to have to start working on my next Tuesday's video very quickly before we get company this week. Okay, that's it for today, and I will see you next Tuesday. Thank you so much. Bye.